father's trying to get rid of you. Any man who has some money, he could pay you off. And then he ran off all the shows.
And they had been perpetrating like they hadn't seen the show.
No, they hadn't seen it. I was just a nice girl coming down from, California, coming down to Pass Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People are wonderful, though.
Really?
Yeah, wonderful.
Do people recognize you and know your character and get into it like that?
Yes. I went to one of the cousins' houses, and the daughter came in and she sat down. We were talking, because, I'm down home.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked across and she said to the woman sitting next to her, she said, "That's not her." She said, "That's not her." And the lady said, "Mm-hmm." And the girl started crying. She started weeping. And they went and got a little washcloth and put on her face. And she said, "Well, what is she doing here?" And she said, "I don't know. Ask her. Talk to her." And she couldn't talk to me. She could not talk to me. So finally, when she was leaving, she said, "Excuse me, what are you doing here?" And I said, "I came with him."
Mm-hmm. And
she looked at him, she said, "Is that your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend?"
Mm-hmm.
So he said, "Yeah, Mr. Non-Commitment." He said, "Mm-hmm." Yeah. And so then she whispered in my ear, she said, "But I still want you to marry the Reverend."
That's cute.
You don't know when you go outside, because, we work in the studio like this, and you work with the 10 people of the 400 in the audience, and then you go outside of those parameters, and all of a sudden, it means a whole lot more than you ever think, and especially in a small place. And black people who are not used to seeing a lot of other black people on TV. They know our names, they know our lives, they ask me questions about you. And one said, "Well, wait a minute, you said you gave Arsenio a job, and he was only 10 years old. How come you look," she said, "I thought you were younger than you look." She said, "Now, how old were you when you gave him the job?" I said, now so we can't talk our business. But I told her I was a teenage producer.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote her back. I had to get her. But it's been a good learning exercise, just about putting it out there. I was even, which I was surprised, in Minnesota. I was invited to the Aquatennial Festival of Minnesota. Do you know what that is?
I have to say I have never heard of the Aquatennial.
Wow, Arsenio. It is the celebration of the 10,000 lakes that they have in Minnesota. And so I went and I did a program, which was wonderful. And all the ladies came up to me. It's a big deal in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of senior citizens who dress up like clowns for this one particular event, and they came over and they kissed me and they wanted to take pictures with Thelma. And of course they said, "Are you the